There's no miracle happening. All right, so let's take a vote on this one. This time, you guys will get this one right. Which point is going to experience the highest pressure? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? Which one is going to experience the highest pressure? A, B, C, or D? All right, ready? How many of you guys like A? How many of you guys like B? How many of you guys like C? Okay, I'm supposed to be able to see this. How many of you guys like D? All right, guys, make an argument. Which one do you like?
I like C.
Okay, say it again.
C.
Okay, majority of you guys like C, right? So why is it that most of you guys like C? Those of you guys who like C, make an argument.
Shaped like the water tower.
It is shaped like the water tower, right? And then you're thinking, oh, C is gonna end up generating the most pressure, right? So those of you guys who pick C, give yourselves 5 points. How many of you guys think that all of them will generate the same amount of pressure? Those of you guys who think that they will generate the same amount of pressure, make an argument. All right, so what's your argument for that one? Guys, what caused the water pressure? What is responsible for the static fluid pressure? Question number 9, that was the last thing we did. We just circled back to the same question. What's static fluid pressure and what causes it? What is static fluid pressure and what causes it?
Weight of the fluid up above.
Yeah, it's the weight of the water up above. What causes it? It's related to the weight of the water up above. It depends on the depth. Deeper you go, larger the pressure is going to be. So which one is deeper with respect to the water level? Point A, B, C, or D?
They all look the same.
They are all the same. So the pressure only depends on the depth, guys. All right, that's known as the static fluid pressure. So which point is going to experience the largest pressure? All of them will experience the same. Yeah, they're all the same. It's counterintuitive. If they're all the same, why then this shape? This shape must have some kind of an advantage. So the question is, what is the advantage of that shape? So why is it that this is the shape which is the most commonly seen? This is the most commonly seen shape, evidently outside of California. I noticed that when I was driving. The reason is because water levels don't go down as much. When it's cold, when it's hot, the water level is not going to change as much. So this is the most economic shape. So you can maintain a steady pressure for all seasons. That's the reason why. So the shape doesn't matter when it comes to pressure.
It's one of the most terrifying things that can ever happen to a driver in a car. Would you have any idea what to do if you were sinking in a 2-ton automobile? You're looking at real video of rescuers trying to save a mother and her baby from a submerged vehicle in Longview, Texas. Another minute, and mother and daughter would have drowned. It all started half an hour earlier, when Rebecca Crozier and her 15-month-old baby Amy took a ride with their neighbor Glenda to the grocery store. They decided to brave heavy rains to make the trip, but it's a decision they'll ultimately regret. They are minutes away from being trapped in a sinking vehicle. Would you know what to do if it happened to you?
The grocery store is on one side, and the fire department is on the other side. And there's a bridge going up like this here. And I told her several times, there's water in front of you.
Visibility is limited and roads are nearly impassable. Rebecca tells Glenda that water is flooding the underpass up ahead, but Glenda doesn't listen. She drives right into the underpass where the water is deceptively deep.
Get the baby! Oh my God, get the baby!
7 feet deep and rising. Water is cascading in, and your car is sinking fast. You try your power windows, but they've shorted out. You try to open the door, but the force of the water pressure is so great, it doesn't seem to budge. There is only a small air pocket left to breathe. Your car is filling with water. What should you do? Force open the door immediately. Open the door or break a window later after you're completely submerged. Or find the air pocket and wait to be rescued. Rebecca and her neighbor don't know what to do, and they panic. Water. What should you do? Force open the door immediately. Open the door or break a window later after you're completely submerged. Or find the air pocket and wait to be rescued.
Okay, guys, out of the 3 choices, which one do you think is the best one?
I think find the air pocket and wait.
Okay, so you feel it's find the air pocket and wait. Okay, who else? All right, Haley, give yourself 2 points for that one. Who else?
I think it's B. Open the door or break a window later.
Open the door or break a window later. Okay, give yourself 2 points. What else? Who wants to make an argument for A? Force open the door.
Can't do it because of the pressure.
Okay, because of the pressure difference, you won't be able to do it. So what do you have to do? You have to kind of wait, right? Until the pressures, internal, external pressures are equalized. That's what most people usually would pick. All right, for every single person who says something, give yourselves 5 points so far.
Rebecca and her neighbor don't know what to do, and they panic. Rescuers plunge into the flooded underpass. They fight their way to the driver and pull her to safety. Inside the car, Rebecca is still trapped with her baby. The air pocket that is keeping them alive is about to disappear. She's afraid to budge. Suddenly, through the murky water, she sees the outline of a man reach out and pull her and Amy to safety. Rebecca and her baby are saved, but the choice they made almost got them killed. Let's go back now and see how you did. Here's the question again. Your car is filling with water. What should you do? The answer is, open the door or break a window later after you're completely submerged.
First of all, don't panic. Panic can get you to forget even the simplest of things. Now, your natural reaction is going to want to forget even the simplest. First of all,
completely submerged.
Okay, most of you guys kind of knew this, right? So you have to kind of wait till the pressures are equalized, correct? Here's what you don't understand though. Roughly about 1,000 people in the United States die being trapped inside their cars while the car is sinking in water. And most of these people, just like you, think that they know what they're doing. The problem with this approach is, how long do you think it's going to take for the pressures to equalize? If it takes 30 seconds, you're fine, right? What if it takes 2 minutes? What if it takes 10 minutes? What if it takes 20 minutes? How long do you think it's going to take for the pressures to equalize? Can you hold your breath that long? And the part of the reason why that becomes important is because your experts on TV usually look like this.
First of all, don't panic. Panic can get you to forget.
This woman a physicist, yes or no? Not a chance. Is she an engineer? Not really.
Even the simplest of things. Now, your natural reaction is going to want to get
Her profession.
you out a window or
She's a professional stunt driver, for God's sake. She might as well be an Uber driver, makes no difference. All right, so you're thinking that this is common sense. I'm thinking that common sense is no substitute for education. And she's gonna give you plenty of advice. And a lot of what she says is common sense, impractical, and will not save your life.
door immediately, and this will practically be impossible. You need to wait till the water pressure on the inside of the vehicle equals the water pressure on the outside of the vehicle.
And how long will that take?